Going to follow that breaking news from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Officials there are declaring a state of emergency following a night of unrest.
And it's all after a police officer shot an unarmed man as he got into an SUV with 3 young children. That shooting has been captured on video. WGN's Mike Lowe is live in Kenosha with the latest. Mike.
Micah and Sean, good evening to both of you. After a night of unrest that saw property being vandalized and some municipal vehicles being set on fire, we've had another very tense day here in Kenosha after an unarmed man was shot. Of course, that video of him being shot was shared widely on the internet and on social media. The video lasts about 20 seconds. It starts as 29-year-old Jacob Blake walks around the front of a parked silver SUV. Police officers are following him with their guns drawn, and once Blake opens the door, officers fire at least 7 shots toward Blake's back. Officers say they were responding to a domestic violence call, but activists described Blake as a good Samaritan who had broken up a fight between 2 people. The corner of 40th Street and 28th Avenue in Kenosha is the center of an ongoing national discussion about race and policing.
I've lived here 14, 15 years of my life, probably.
But for Aaron Campuzano, it's the corner where he lives.
If it was probably somebody that was white, they probably would have just dragged him from his hand and took him out of his car and threw him on the ground.
The shooting of Jacob Blake inflamed Kenosha and set off a night of unrest. At the scene of the shooting, activists staged a news conference to denounce police brutality.
Asking for the arrest and prosecution of the 2 officers who shot an unarmed man with 2 children in the car.
We, as in black people, are tired of the police always attacking us.
Before Jacob was gunned down, he was breaking up an altercation that he had nothing to do with. But in the eyes of a racist killer cop, that is not what they saw. Jacob's black skin was weaponized.
A small group then marched toward the Kenosha County Courthouse, where they held a demonstration. The Wisconsin Department of Justice will investigate whether the use of force was justified. After the shooting, the Wisconsin governor issued a statement in which he said he stood against the excessive use of force and immediate escalation when engaging with black Wisconsinites. But the Kenosha Police Union responded with a written statement of their own, saying, quote, "Until that investigation is completed, we ask that you withhold prejudgment about the incident and please let the process take place." Governor Evers' statement on the incident was wholly irresponsible and not reflective of the hardworking members of the law enforcement community. And back at the scene of the shooting, bystanders are asking for more humanity and less hate.
Being a human being, no matter what color you are, blue, green, or orange, if the police do that to anybody, they need to face justice.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Ma'al Kadar from the Great Millstone Camp here in Cleveland, back with another lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. First and foremost, I would love to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, who majority of the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will will and blessings and respect to all the Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the 4 corners of the earth, putting your freedom and lives at risk, standing up in great boldness for the name Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And Jake still doesn't get it, man. Jake still doesn't get it, man. All right, here it is. Another so-called black man gunned down by the police officer, and Jake still taking the same route. Protesting, rioting, asking for justice, asking why. All right? Jake still doesn't understand why these things are happening, And here it is, man. Once again, another so-called black man gunned down, Jake rioting. Hey, but this time, I just heard that a few people got killed at this protest. All right? And like I said, man, Jake doesn't understand this is why you need to come back to the statutes and commandments. This is why you need to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, this is why, you know. Hey, man, you know, following the law, keeping the law to the best of your ability, it keeps you out of situations like this, man. The scriptures say, man, have any ever perished being innocent, man. All right, the scriptures say that the wages of sin is death, man. All right, the scriptures say, Deuteronomy 32 and 39, I kill and make alive, I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, man. So when are you people going to come to understand that it's the Lord that's doing this, man? See, Jake's so carnal-minded, man. He was breaking up a fight, which he had nothing to do with it. All right, which he had nothing to do with it. As the scriptures say, you know, basically, roughly paraphrase, don't meddle in no one else's business, man. You know, mind your own, man. All right, but he was breaking up a fight. He had nothing to do with it. And they cut them down because they see this black skin. Hey, man, we also know that the scriptures say that, you know, his eyes are set against the poor. It said in the secret places do we murder the... So we know how Esau gets down already, man. But, you know, protesting, asking for justice, you know, that's not going to help anything, man. This thing is going to continue to happen until you people out there understand that you need to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is Proverbs 28 and 5. It says, the evil man understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things, man. We understand this. We have an understanding on why these things happen. You know, we have an understanding on what's going to happen to us if we don't keep the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of our ability. We understand what will happen to us if we, you know, stop seeking and serving the Lord, man. We understand what's the reason for our people's sickness. We understand this, and we're telling you people what to do, man. But Jake, you know, put all that energy, you know, into, you know, protesting and, you know, asking for justice from Esau. Like Esau is going to, you know, have some type of sympathy, man. All right? It say, the scripture say let me see. If I can get that precept real quick. I believe it's Zechariah 11. Let me see the 11th chapter. Oh, yeah, 11 and 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, man. So these devils, you know, doesn't hold themselves guilty for gunning you Israelites down, all right? No, they do not. So if you're looking for some type of sympathy from this devil, you're not going to get it, man, all right? But back to what I was saying, this is why Jake need the law, all right? This is Matthew 5 and 25, okay? It say, agree with thine adversaries quickly, which this is a commandment. This is a commandment, man. Jake, the 10 commandments. I follow the 10 commandments. This is a commandment. Anything that the Lord tells you not to do or to do is a commandment, man. All right? Matthew 5 and 25, agree with thine adversaries quickly. So, hey, man. When they asked the dude Jacob, man, they said, hey, put your hands up and stop. That's what he should have did. That's what he should have did, all right? He should have put his hands up. He should have stopped, you know, and did exactly what they asked him to do. I was just watching this video, and, you know, a nigga woman was sitting in her car smoking weed, and I guess, you know, they ran her plates, and it didn't come back to the car. So they asked her, like, yeah, what's wrong with your plates? And she get the flipping out, and they was like, well, look, just show her your driver license, man. You know, and I ain't got to show you niggas nothing. How you gonna pull over a parked car and this and that? And he tell her to step out of the car. I ain't stepping out of nothing. So he snatched her out the car. You know, once again, he tell her, look, just calm down. Just show us your license, and we good. You know, we'll figure something out. F you, this, you white, woo, woo. Y'all always pulling up on woo, woo, woo people and woo, woo, woo. And guess what? Got her ass sent right to jail. All right? Once again, Matthew 5 and 25, agree with thine adversaries quickly. All right? You got to agree with Esau quickly because guess what? This devil, he's going to shoot. That is his blessing. See, people, oh, why the white man got to do it? This is what the Lord set this devil up to do, all right? Agree with that adversaries quickly while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and that thou be cast into prison, man. So at any given time, when you in any type of encounter with Esau, there's always a chance he's going to shoot. He's going to use his blessing. All right? And that's why that's why you have to make sure that you're following the law and remember what the scriptures say, man, because the scriptures say be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. And being wise is what? Taking that wisdom and applying it to situations. You get into an encounter with the police, you already know, hey, especially a devil. All right, hey, damn, okay. This devil doesn't, his blessing is the sword. The scriptures say agree with that. Yes, sir. All right, now that doesn't mean when this devil, advertise you to get the, mark of the beast, man. You have to agree with that. All right, you agree with everything that's, as long as it's not going against the scriptures, man. All right. All right. But let me get this precept, all right? This is the book of Romans, chapter 13. I'm going to start at the top. It said, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, all right? Which the higher powers now is Esau. He's the God of this world, all right? He's the God of this world. So it says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh, because we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have given this devil the world, the rulership over us, man. All right. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Okay. So they're in power right now. It said, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinances of Yahweh, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. All right. And that's what happened. And that's what majority of these situations that happen is because it's Jake being Jake, rebellious. All right. Jake hate the law. All right. Period. All right. And it says, for rulers are not a terror to good works. Okay. And that's why you don't see, Esau, dealing with the man of the Lord, hard. And Esau come up, Esau really, they ain't too much, being really aggressive, man. You don't see Esau just harassing a person that's just going to work, just doing their own thing, and really ain't, bothering nobody, man. You don't see the man of the Lord going through confrontation in situations like this, man. Because, wow, we out here doing good works, man. All right? So they're not a terror to good works. It says, but to the evil, okay? It says, be afraid of the power. Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same, man. Because the scriptures say, when you pleaseth the Lord, he maketh your enemies at peace with you, okay? How do you please the Lord? By keeping the laws and commandments. Repenting, all right? That's how you please Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right, say, do which is good. And what the scriptures say about Jake. My people are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. All right, and Hosea, the 4th chapter. My people are to destroy for the lack of knowledge, man. So this is why Jake out here getting destroyed and put to death, man. All right, this is the point, man. Verse 4. For he is the minister of Yahweh to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain, man. So this devil doesn't bear his sword in vain, man. Esau uses his blessing 100%, man. All right? It says, for he is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil, man. And you wonder why, a nigga be in a car riding with drugs and a pistol, smoking marijuana, and he get pulled over, snatched out of the car, and been whooped, man, and threw up in the prison house, man. Or why the police go to harass us, man? Jake don't got a clue what's going on. Why the police go to harass us? Because you out here doing wicked, man. All right, just because you think Esau doesn't, know exactly what you're doing or what you ride in the car with, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua know. And look what the scripture just said. For he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil, man. So Esau is set up, all right, to be a revenger, you know, to execute wrath upon Jake, man. You know, and Jake don't got a clue, man. And this is the spirit we supposed to be in. And I'm going to close with this, Lord willing. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, all right, verse 13. Because knowing that the Lord controls this devil, all right, this is the type of spirit we supposed to be in, okay? This is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Lord. All right, arise Yahweh. Arise Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Bahashem Kakadash. You know, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. All right, we're supposed to be praying to the Lord to cast this devil down, you know, to take this devil from over us, man, and deliver us from the hands of the violent man, all right? You know, and that's what we need to be doing. We don't need to be damn protesting, all right? That ain't gonna lead you nowhere. It's gonna lead you right back in the same situation. I'm tired of seeing these damn protesting, man. Every time a nigga get killed, man, here go Jake out there protesting and marching. And then it's gonna happen right again. You're gonna be out there protesting and marching again, all right? Find a different solution, man, with different results, man. And that's coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, and with that, I want to say shalom.